Right, welcome back. Okay, thank you first of all for all your amazing comments in the last video and for the response to that. Absolutely 12,000 hits in the first 3 days. Thank you so much for that. Immense response, I really appreciate that. It wasn't a walk round as in it's finished, it was a walk round to gain a view of it standing back with this piece on with all the other bodywork. I think we established that the visual front mudguard visually is too heavy, needs a bit of a trim up, but I've got some more stuff to do at the back end first before I get to that. I think I want to get all the bodywork made, all the bodywork bolted on. 2 pieces I'm going to put under here as well. Once that's done, then I will attack that, see if I need to trim it and by how much. But there we are. For today, I'm going to get involved in what I've been putting off for quite a long time because I've been coming up with the right idea, gathering materials, spending more money on materials. So let's get stuck in to the under tray. Welcome back. Ambient temperature 21, 24. So that's not hot at all. It's curing away nicely. You can feel heat coming off it, but a very minimal amount. And that's because I put a tiny amount of hardener in it, the minimum amount possible just to cure it, and it will take a long time to cure, possibly even overnight, but that's not a problem. I've got plenty of time, and then I can just break this off. The reason I don't want that getting too hot is because obviously it's on the tyre. I don't want to do any damage to the tyre, so it's a brand new one. So just using the tyre as a mould, simple as that, or as a plug, mould, plug, one or the other, I don't know. The next thing is to make a sheet to cover that, just literally a hard sheet of fiberglass, make it on the bench, lay that up and let that cure as well. That can have a little bit more hardener in it, so I can get it to break it off the bench today, and then I can chop that up. It will be just one layer of fiberglass like this, and then it's nice and thin, and I can cut it up with scissors and patchwork it into one piece so it's absolutely correct. Once that's in one piece, then I can put a single layer of fiberglass over the whole thing, and I'll use that fine tissue on the dress side so it's nice and smooth when it's done. That will be that, and then after that, hopefully I can make some little brackets that go up inside here. Just some little L-shaped brackets that I can fiberglass on the inside and then screw this up into when it's done. So hopefully the aim is that when this is finished and it's screwed into place, the under tray will come round and it will just go seamlessly underneath, because I'm not going to have a member plate on here, so I want this under tray to butt up nicely against that edge. Anyway, that's talk. Let's get on with it. Right, curing slowly. Right, let's make some brackets. Right, the idea of these is that they will get bonded up inside there, just inside the lip, and then when the under tray itself is made, it'll just get holes drilled corresponding to the brackets. They'll just get screwed in with those little M5 button heads, nice and unobtrusive, nice and neat. One in the middle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go, 8 little fasteners. Job done. Right. Now that has taken longer than I thought, but it's a job that needed to be done. Some proper little brackets. Happy with that, and chuffed with those. This, it's kind of cold now, and I think it's cured, but it's still sticky, and that always means that it isn't fully cured. Tomorrow that won't be sticky, so I'm going to call it done now. It's 4 o'clock. I've been at this 6 hours. It's just how long this sort of stuff takes, just detailed and mind-numbing. At least that is done, and the big sheet is done. So I'm going to pop this off of here, so it's not sitting on here overnight. It's not going to change shape now. Break that off the plastic as well. Leave them overnight to completely cure, and then come back tomorrow, crack on, and make them into an under tray. I'll see you in the next bit. Right, okay, now that's got the materials prepared. Let's see if we can start making them into parts that fit on the bike. This one first. Okay, so what this was all about was to go in there and make a little mini hugger to protect the shock and all this underneath here from too much weather blast. Lovely. Curing away. Okay, there we are. I can do no more to that. I've just put a coat of resin over it to fill all the little gaps. When you sand into the sandwiched 3 pieces, I was making little gaps, so that's all got that sealed now. That's got 48 hours to dry completely. Then it'll be a fine belt in the sander instead of the coarse one, and then I'll get a nice finish, get all the symmetry exactly correct on it. After that, it is sand it down, coat the dolphin glaze, a couple of coats of paint, and then drill some holes in it and screw it to the swing arm. I'm going to actually drill 2 holes in the top of the swing arm web and thread them out exactly as many factory bikes are. If there's not thick enough metal there, then I'll use rivet nuts to give me some thick threads, but either way, that doesn't weigh anything. It's a little bit of fiberglass, it's just a little dress panel, but there we are. That is a little hugger to protect the shock. Next thing will be the under tray itself, up under there. So there we are. Thank you for watching. Take it easy, ride safe, enjoy the summer. See you next time.